It's the weekend, baby. And these are the adventures of a temporarily out of work wife and mother. And instead of resetting our home, we resetting these dogs in the car. I had to clip Gemini's nails because this dog's nails grow like wildfire. And yeah, he spends some time outside, but usually in the backyard. So he is not sharpening or dulling those nails on concrete. Instead, he's scratching the hell out of me. So let's get him snipped. And he acts right for the most part, but you gotta wrestle with him a little bit and get him in the position, get him settled and get him calm and reassure him and talk to him, and he act like a toddler. So I had my sunshine get several forks full of peanut butter to kind of tempt him and let him know that he had something good coming if he would just cooperate. And that definitely helped. And the whole and entire time that I was doing this, Lovey, my daughter's dog, was in her crate barking up a storm because apparently they've become one another's emotional support animals. And so if one is out, the other one thinks they need to be out. If so you doing something to one, the other one thinks you're killing them. It's just a whole bunch of drama with the dogs. So eventually we got all 4 paws trimmed, and then I got out the drill and I had to file the nails down so that they wouldn't be so sharp now that they're finally shorter. And that was a task, and I had to fight with the daggone dog some more because he didn't like that either. But eventually we got through it and he got his treat. I got as much of the dog hair off of me as possible, put on a nice workout outfit, and we headed out. So I got this cool mat thingy for the car off of the Amazon. It's in my link in my bio. And these dogs were dirty and shedding. So the mat did its job. It didn't get too much hair all over everywhere. But of course that meant we had to make a car wash trip when we were finished. Gemini. They were way too excited. I had to yell at them most of the dang ride to get them to stay on their own sides. And Gemini, then of course when we got there, y'all already know the troublemaker was in her usual form. Here she go.
What the?
Hey, Lovey, come here. Lovey.
How did she get here?
She broke. And before you ask, yes, she was clipped into the back seat using the doggy seat belt. She just unbuckled herself and got out the car, running around with the doggy seat belt still attached to her leash. So this was my sunshine's first time helping wash the dogs. This is Isis's dog, but she was at work, so I decided to do a kindness since I ain't got no job. This is not their first time at the pet supermarket getting their baths, so they didn't do too bad this time. To make sure that both dogs were properly cleaned, I washed one dog while he washed the other, and then we switched. It's been raining a lot, so the backyard's been pretty muddy, and so are they. Gemini has shorter and a lot less hair, so he could get mostly dry just using a towel, but that dang on Lovey required the dryer, the towel, the dryer again, the towel again. And neither of them liked the dryer, so of course you gotta fight with them to get them blow dried. And when they were finally done, all I could do was think about some food. So I got something to eat, and then we dropped them dogs back off at the house, and then we headed to the car wash. No sense in delaying and putting off what you can do now for later. And when I say I put that boy to work, I put that boy to work. Because my back seat was a disgusting mess. Thanks to him and his sister. Mostly his sister, but whatever the case may be, this is actually his chore. He actually gets an allowance. And part of his allowance includes cleaning the car at least every 2 weeks. And he clearly has not done it in several weeks. In just about every area that he cleaned, I had to go behind him and clean it again because, of course, he's not nearly as meticulous as I am. You see that spot? He just kept skipping it and skipping it. And so eventually I came and I put my elbow grease to it. And guess what? It's gone. See? But I didn't complain. I just kept right on cleaning and redirecting and telling him what it was that I wanted him to do. And he was frustrated. But I think he figured out today that I am not the half-stepper when it comes to doing anything. If you're going to do it right. Do it right the first time. Do it completely so that you don't have to go back and do it again. I explained that to him today. If you do a thorough deep cleaning at least once a month or once every 2 months, then you can do a spot cleaning and a quick vacuum every other week. But you gotta at least get the deep cleaning done so that you have a starting point. One of the things that I'm trying to teach my children is that when you're asking God for more, you have to be a good steward of what you already have. Why should He give you more when you're not taking care of what you already have? This car is my blessing, and I am sharing it with them. They don't pay the car note, they don't pay for the insurance, they don't put gas in it. The least they can do is keep it clean, and when it's dirty, help clean it. If you eat in the car, take your trash with you. If you spill something, clean it up. If you see something that somebody else did or something that they neglected to do, what's to stop you from going and doing it? Making sure that we're taking care of the blessing that we have. Because there was a time when we didn't have. Thank God that He isn't like we are. Because if it was up to me, you'd get nothing if I didn't see that you were taking excellent care of what I've already given you. But He's a good Father, and He knows that we're human, and sometimes we get tired and we get depressed and we're in a hurry and we have too much to do and too much going on, and we neglect the things that should be a priority. I'm thankful to know that He knows me, and He knows that I'm doing the best that I can with what I have, and wherever I fall short, I always try to make up for it on the other side.